Hey everyone, and welcome. It's Ursula Jorch of Work Alchemy. So today I thought I'd talk about when you're not thinking big enough. And I'm going to talk about the 3 signs that you're not thinking big enough. It occurred to me because a few years ago I was at an event and I'd been struggling with income flow in one part of my business and it just wasn't happening. I was trying all kinds of things. And as this person was speaking at the event, it occurred to me, I'm not thinking big enough. So I adjusted my view. I looked at the bigger picture and I really was able to unstuck that, that flow in that area of my business in terms of income. So I wanted to share with you some things around that. And the first thing is, in terms of the 3 signs that you're not thinking big enough, the first one is income's trickling in. You may get a little spurt and then it slows down again, but it's just not flowing in the way you would like. The second sign that you're not thinking big enough is that you're stressed about money, whether that's really upfront stress, anxiety, keeping you awake at night, or it's kind of a background thing. And either way, it just sucks up a lot of energy and time. It really takes up a lot of psychic, emotional space that you can be using for your business. And the third sign that you're not thinking big enough is that you don't see a way out of the problems that you're facing. So, do any of those describe you right now? I don't mean, when I say big, I don't mean monster big, empire big necessarily, although that may be where you're called. What I mean by big is seeing new possibilities. And to help you kind of move through that, here is a question that you can ask yourself, and here's where I turn to impact. And my definition of impact is where your amazing self meets the world and contributes to making it a better place. So it's really the 2 things operating in concert, that you develop yourself, you get to spend time and energy on being your amazing self and developing all the things around that that'll support you to be that. And then there's being able to contribute, to make a difference, to really have an impact on others. So there's the 2 aspects of impact. So with impact in mind, here's a question for you. Assuming no constrictions or limitations, because we don't want to have perceived barriers getting in our way, assuming no limitations, what is the most impact that you can imagine having? Big question, right? So really open yourself up to that possibility and give yourself a little time to think about it. Don't try and do this on the run. Spend even 5 minutes just sitting back and creating a little space for yourself to be able to consider what is the impact that you would you'd be able to imagine for yourself. So once you open up to those possibilities, I really encourage you to invest in them. Spend the time and energy and money in order to bring them to life. Get the support that you need. A mentor or coach can be really valuable in helping you move toward those possibilities, get you unstuck, and help you think big enough so that your business thrives. So thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. It's actually sunny today in North Carolina. Yay! We've had so much rain lately. It's been record rain, over 20 inches in this county and more in some of the surrounding counties. So we're all grateful to have the sun. So I hope it's bright and sunny where you are, and look forward to seeing you next time. I won't be joining you next week. I'm going to be at the beach with a group of my choir friends. We're going to sing up a storm and just have a lot of fun together. It's a great rejuvenating time, so I hope that you get to have that time too. So I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks here on Facebook. Thanks. Bye-bye.